Hello everyone, we are the Canadian Disney family coming to you live from opening day of Canada's Wonderland. Happy opening day, friends, of Canada's premier theme park, Canada's Wonderland. We are so excited to show you around 2026, see all of the different rides. The new ride, actually new and improved I should say, the Daredeviler is officially open today. With beautiful views coming from Wonder Mountain, and behind us the Leviathan has already been testing. So the park opened officially at 10 a.m. So we were one of the first people to enter the park with all of you. And before we get too far into the stream, please do pop that like button and subscribe to be part of our family. We truly appreciate it. Let's see if we can see the Leviathan here, one of the tallest coasters here at Canada's Wonderland, with Alpen Fury behind us at Wonder Mountain, being Canada's I should say, biggest and tallest launch coaster. So this is Alpen Fury here. I actually have not seen it yet this morning, but I'm sure that we will. Fingers crossed. Well, I did see the Leviathan a few times. There we go. I think I just saw it go down and drop, so it should be here very shortly. But we go live from fun events and attractions around Toronto and Disney World every week. So please subscribe to be part of our family. We truly appreciate it. We like to bring you the events here first, so you can see what Canada's Wonderland 2026 has to offer. And welcome in Kinsley, welcome in DNA Dad, welcome in Hey It's Ever, how are you? Welcome to Canada's Wonderland, one of the first people to ride the Leviathan. Well, let's get started. The Canada's Wonderland, Alpen Fury, so you can see it kind of peeking through Wonder Mountain there at the back, but unfortunately I haven't seen it just yet, but we're going to get closer to figure out if it's up and running today. Hopefully it is. I know a lot of people are probably here for Alpen Fury. Again, Canada's biggest launch coaster, but beautiful views from Wonder Mountain. I can't believe we are already back here. It just feels like last week we were live streaming Winterfest, which is Canada's Wonderland's Christmas event. I know we were wondering, like, we're going to be back on opening day, and here we are. So blessed to share it with all of you. Thank you for spending time with us here. So here's Starbucks right when you enter. For all our coffee friends, I'm a big coffee drinker. So yeah, it's Starbucks, and then we have Tim Hortons, Canada's Coffee, to our right. We're going to show you around. So a full walkthrough here of Canada's Wonderland 2026. And again, checking out the new roller coaster. I should say improved one, because I believe that it is... I like to refer to it as Tomb Raider, so the lying down coaster. I think that they completely kind of changed it and revamped it into Daredeviler. The weather is good. We actually just came back from Disney World, so it's a little bit of a shock to our systems, even though it's good for Canada-wise. I would say about 5 degrees right now. The sun keeps playing peekaboo, so hopefully the sun kind of can stay out and warm us up here. There's Alpen Fury. Oh, I hear it, so it should be coming. You can hear the roar of Alpen Fury. It should pass by very, very shortly. And there it is. There it is. So I'm gonna actually go in. I don't know if I should go to the left. Should probably go to the left to check out Daredevil. I believe is this way. So actually, I'm gonna go this way. Well, welcome to Canada's Wonderland. Oh, right. So actually here is where they have a lot of the festivals that take place at Canada's Wonderland. Is kind of this area and this area here. You can check out some of our past live streams where we showed you some of the festivals that Canada's Wonderland has to offer. So I'm excited to see what they have this year. But the space is usually used for that or performances during Winterfest. And there is Alpen Fury again, Canada's record-breaking coaster. See, there's a yellow track. On the silver streak, all of a sudden there's yellow? Oh, I think it's actually called something else now. Why is it yellow? I don't remember it being yellow. Does anyone in the chat remember this being yellow? Because I think they even changed the name to Silver Streak. This actually used to be Top Gun. So Canada's Wonderland, when I grew up, was owned by Paramount. Oh yeah, see, they're doing something to it. They added this. Interesting. I thought the name of this now though was Silver Streak, but they're changing it to yellow. I guess I gotta change the name again. It looks like actually, yeah, it's closed too. Very interesting. I did not know that. Because this used to be called Top Gun. Because Canada's Wonderland used to be owned by Paramount. So when it was Paramount Canada's Wonderland, oh see, look, this is the Daredevil here. I thought that it was Tomb Raider, but no, interesting. So it's not even open actually. So this is a construction update for all of you. Wow, shocking to me. I actually thought that it was open. So this is now going to be the Daredeviler instead of, I think it was called, no, actually it was called Flight Deck. That's what it was, Flight Deck. Interesting. And it's not open at all. And it actually doesn't, unless they're leaving the track like this. So hopefully you guys can see it in the camera. So again, this used to be called Top Gun. When I grew up at Canada's Wonderland, this actually was called Top Gun. When Paramount owns Canada's Wonderland. When Canada's Wonderland stopped owning it, I think it was called Flight Deck. And then now this is actually changing into the Daredeviler. And if you can see, hopefully in the stream, they're changing the track to like yellowish gold. But parts of it are still silver. So if they're planning on changing it all to silver, it looks like they have a little bit of work still left. It does say that it's supposed to open this summer. So I guess no opening day yet, but this is the Daredeviler. Very interesting. I thought actually they were changing Time Warp, which I'll show you which ride I thought they were actually changing. But look, they still have the walls up. There's still the construction vehicles inside. Very interesting. Look. Wow. So, I don't know. Interesting. Usually Canada's Wonderland actually is pretty good at having it all open. Welcome, and Bina, welcome to opening day of Canada's Wonderland. Actually not too busy. Very good crowd levels here so far. Parking was good. Very fast and efficient. Check-in. So we're so excited to share with you Canada's Wonderland. Hope that everybody is having a good weekend and enjoys their last day of the weekend. Happy Sunday, everybody. We love spending time with you all. So thank you so much for being here. Welcome in, Princess Tracy. How are you? Sending you the best wishes and hugs and light. So happy to see you here. Thank you for joining us. And a huge special thank you to our channel members, K. Wilby, Tracy Elazar, Little Stormtrooper, Bell GC, Daniel Bell, Nicole TC, and Aldiana Babbage. Thank you so much for being a special part of our family, but we love you joining in and being with us. Happy Sunday. Hope that everybody had a great and fantastic weekend. And this is opening day of Canada's premier theme park, Canada's Wonderland. So this is kind of our main theme park here in Canada, where we live stream quite frequently from, and today is the opening day. This is a new and improved ride, so they're changing one of our rides actually that I grew up with, and they're changing it to the Daredevil. So this is, I'm checking out kind of the updates on it. Hopefully this stream you can see it's kind of changing into like a goldish instead of silver, but it looks like they still have a little bit of work to do, which I'm kind of surprised because I feel like they're just changing the track, unless they're changing the ride vehicles as well. Welcome in, Rama. How are you? Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate it. So we're going to be checking out what in 2026 Canada's Wonderland has to offer. But yeah, so this is kind of the update on the Daredevil, which I'm actually surprised that it's actually not open so far. I know that they had pass holder previews also, which I am a pass holder here. But I thought that it was actually open, but I guess not. Alright, so that is the update of Daredevil. Not so much. We're going to continue our tour here. So here you can win one of these stuffies and one of these at one of these games. In this area there's not really much actually on this side except for the theater here at Canada's Wonderland. I'm actually going to see, so we have two carousels here at Canada's Wonderland. This is one of them, and then I will show you the other one. This is the Swings of the Century, actually, this way. It's kind of our version of the Dumbo ride, I guess, at Disney World. Well, you sit on the swings and then just get to twirl around. Over here at Winterfest also, they have little igloos where you actually can dine in for a separate price. And here's little stairs. It's actually a good little hidden area that you can come to kind of relax. It's a little bit more shadier here in the summer because Canada's Wonderland can get quite hot when Canada reaches our good temperatures. Little fountain here. And then our carousel. But back there is just the Canada's Wonderland Theater, which I actually can't even see quite often, where we hold like cheer competitions or any type of competitions that take place at Canada's Wonderland. But here's our Swing of the Century. Unfortunately with Canada's Wonderland, which I respect because of how intense the roller coasters are, the gimbals and phones actually are not allowed on the rides. Swing of the Century, I wonder actually if that would be included. Some of them you can take on, so we take the gimbal on whatever we possibly can. But there's Swing of the Century, and there's Alpen Fury and Wonder Mountain, and then the red one is the Vortex roller coaster. And then behind us is Cyclone, which is like a giant swing ride. Actually quite empty. I see maybe like 3 or 4 friends on Cyclone right now. So very low crowds for opening morning. Maybe also because it is a little bit chilly. I actually should do a little bit of a weather check. I'll show you guys Swing of the Century. Actually, I believe Disneyland has this type of swing ride still. See if we can show you it. And something new actually this year, Canada's Wonderland. So Canada's Wonderland, as I mentioned, was owned by Paramount, and then it wasn't really owned, I believe, by, I'm not sure if it was, there's Alpen Fury in the back. wasn't really owned by, I feel like, a big corporation, but now it is owned by Six Flags. So yeah, so right now it feels like 5 and it's 7 for the weather check. Here it says Toronto. It is supposed to go, I believe, to 14, but that's going to be around 3 p.m. Hopefully the weather gets a little bit warmer before that. Oh, why is it not focused? Sorry about that, friends. So that's the swing of the century here, the ride at Canada's Wonderland. We're going to keep going and see. So yeah, so that was Cyclone. Behind us again, very, very low crowds. Next to it is Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer doesn't actually look like it's... Oh, it is closed actually still. Little fountains, the baby fountains. Thank you for your nice words, Tracy. And it's quite a pretty park. I would say maybe the only downfall to the park is that compared, for example, to Disney World, there's not a lot of kid-friendly rides. Again, there is the Kidsville zone. See very low crowds. Wow, there's like no one here. It is mostly like a roller coaster type park, which makes sense because Six Flags actually is the official owner of Canada's Wonderland. So the Six Flags parks that are very widely known. And they are very widely known for their roller coasters. So it makes sense that Canada's Wonderland is very big on their roller coasters. So actually even now, like last year and the years before, we would use the Canada's Wonderland app. But this year, something again new for 2026. Yeah, see Sledgehammer is down. But you can see that ride up and running in our previous streams. And then behind it is the Behemoth, the big yellow roller coaster, which is one of the tallest rides here at Canada's Wonderland. And then next to it is the mighty Canadian Mindbuster, which is one of the tallest wooden roller coasters here in Canada. And yeah, so now the whole app is Six Flags that we had to use. So I actually had to download the Six Flags, welcome to Six Flags, and then you select your home park, which now features Canada's Wonderland. So Canada's Wonderland, it officially got taken over by Six Flags. It's Canada's Wonderland, so 10 a.m. the water park is closed. Featured attractions, wow, so the featured attractions Behemoth, and ta-da! There's Behemoth, one of the featured attractions here. Yukon Striker, which again makes sense, all of their featured rides. Let's see the drop actually. Whee! So if you look at the featured rides on the app, it's mostly all roller coasters. So I think that's kind of, I guess, maybe the only downfall of Canada's Wonderland is if you're not big on roller coasters, it may not be the park for you. But again, it's really nice to walk around. And again, they do have Kidsville and Planet Snoopy where the littles can enjoy that. Our littles enjoy it. My son is 5. So he can still go on and enjoy those rides. So that's a good thing. Again, they do have that section. But again, they are very big on the roller coasters here at Canada's Wonderland. There's a Behemoth shot to the left. And this is actually one of my favorite roller coasters, which is the back lot. Again, it used to be called Italian Job after the movie, the Paramount movie. But it's backlot, the stunt coaster. It is quite fast. It's a launch coaster, so make sure that you have your head back. Let's see actually if we could see it at all. I don't think so, to be honest. Oh, maybe a little bit. And then so we have our fast passes here at Canada's Wonderland. It's called Fast Lane. So this will be the Fast Lane entrance, and there actually is the ride right here. Again, it's like a little fast roller coaster. There it is, and it looks kind of like you're sitting in like little Mini Coopers almost. And it's quite fast. Not very, if you're not big with drops, so you like fast thrilling rides, this ride is for sure it. See if it'll come around. There it is. So see, it looks like you're sitting kind of in little Mini Coopers. Oh wow. wow, Tracy grew up going to Six Flags in Illinois. Beautiful. Oh, there it is. Nice. Do you have a favorite ride that you remember going on there? I always actually wanted to visit the Six Flags. I feel like I would be a little bit chicken to go on some of the rides that I've seen there. There's Behemoth. Agreed, totally agreed. Beano, yes. And then again, that's the regular entrance. The line actually looks a little bit busy. But yes, you're totally right. During the summer, it is.
It's the huge fish. Don't worry about the fish. Huge boy.
During the summer, Wonderland is at its top peak for sure. And also because it is still school here. We still have about 2 months left of school because school in Canada finishes at the end of June, like the last week of June, I think, which is also a little bit different than America. Tracy, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that it's a lot of parts of the United States finish in May for the live streamers I watch actually in Disney World. But we actually finished the last week of June. So we have a little bit more to go. So I feel like once the end of high school comes around, then Wonderland gets very, very busy. And Wonderland is actually only open on the weekends. This is a Canadian goose. We like seeing the Disney ducks. This is the Canadian ducks. They are back. Not really my favorite friends now. But they are here. And there's the Yukon Striker. So again, one of the featured roller coasters that Six Flags promotes here at Canada's Wonderland. The huge drop in front of us is the Yukon Striker to our left. And then here's the Wind Seeker. She has like a very giant swing. It just goes up, it doesn't drop. It just goes up and spins around. You can see very amazing views of the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area. I believe you can see the CN Tower from up there as well, I believe. I haven't been up there actually in a while. I was always scared of losing my shoes. Let's see the Yukon Striker make it drop. So it does kind of pause at the top. And then we very, very big drop. So then here's Frontier Canada to our left. So I probably will go that way. Get a little bit closer. Wow! You went to the grand opening of Six Flags Illinois. What an amazing experience that must have been. I always love seeing grand openings. Oh, they're ready to go on Yukon Striker. Actually, these people right here, I'll be so scared. That is actually one of the rides I have never been on, which is Yukon Striker. I love thrilling rides and fast rides. Spinning rides I'm fine with, but the big drops are not one of my friends, let's just say. So these brave souls behind those silver gates. See, I'll be like so scared at that moment. I'll be like, no, get me off. Oh, actually, there's quite younger people on there too. Wow, she's so brave. I guess it's good to start young so that you're used to it, I guess, and you're older. Wow, good for her. And they're going up and away. So it's actually, it doesn't look as high, I guess, from this angle. Very smooth, though. I heard that this side is very, very smooth. But I love, yes, sorry, you get distracted. I love the opening days of attractions. I love seeing like people being so excited, like what's next, having hope and excitement of what to experience. That must have been such a cool memory that you have, Tracy, of seeing the opening day at Six Flags. I get so excited now. Again, I love watching live streams, which inspired me to live stream here in Canada. And I know opening day today, actually, or reopening day, I should say, of Big Thunder at Walt Disney World, and just watching it this morning and seeing all the excited families. Wow, they did it. All the excited families of the reopening of Thunder Mountain. It's so cool how people come together. Just the opening, they're excited, chanting together, singing together. I love that. So here's the Mighty Canadian Mind Buster again. Good morning, Karen. How are you? So nice to see you here. Welcome to Canada's Wonderland. So the Mighty Canadian Mind Buster is that wooden roller coaster that I showed you guys before, which again is one of the tallest wooden roller coasters here in Canada. I don't know if it still is the tallest. I don't think anymore, but I know that at one point it is. So one of the tallest coasters, and there it is. Actually, it's also still closed. I wonder why. So why it's still closed here in Canada's Wonderland opening day. And here's the beaver tails. So the yummy snacks also closed, but my favorite snack actually in Canada, if I had to get one, is beaver tails. So that's them. Again, I guess kind of similar or comparable to a funnel cake. I guess comparable, but I think that they taste a little bit different. But kind of a fried little bread, and then you get the yummy toppings on top. Oh, Tracy, you're always so sweet. Thank you so much. You're so nice and always so kind. I truly appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, Princess Tracy. And Karen, so happy to see you. How are you doing? How are you feeling? So this location, I guess, just offers these options, but Beaver Tails in Canada offers different toppings or like different flavors, I should say. But these are the yummies here as well. Definitely check out the snacks that Canada's Wonderland 2026 has to offer as well. So we're just getting started here. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and we're going to keep going. So yes, so that's the Yukon Striker behind us that we've watched. And we're going to check out the Canadian Mind Buster's closed, and the new ride, the Daredeviler, is also still closed. I'm surprised they didn't get that done for opening day. Usually they do. Maybe because of the weather lately hasn't been the best. Maybe. And there's the other, I forget what that one's called. I think it's like Eagle. I'm so used to it, like when you grow up in a park of like naming their original names. Here's the entrance to Yukon Striker in the fast lane. So again, instead of Fast Pass here at Canada's Wonderland, we have Fast Lane. The Windseeker also looks closed still. Haven't seen it raised up yet, that really tall one. And then here's the lockers for Yukon Striker. As you can imagine, you cannot bring your phone or any type of belongings on this really tall ride, because I don't think you're going to be able to get it back. And it's on top of that little pond, so definitely wouldn't want that. Oh, the locker rental though. Hourly locker, you have to actually pay for it. I didn't know that. So if you're planning to come to Canada's Wonderland, want to save a little bit of money, maybe come with a friend to hold your belongings. And there it goes again. And it looks like it's going right into the water, but it actually goes underneath, which is a kind of cool effect. We have Klondike Outfitters here, the Mercure at Coaster. Oh, thank you all for being part of our family. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you so much for making my morning. You made my morning complete, so thank you so much. So sweet of you guys. Let's see this shot. That's a little tunnel that it goes in. Welcome in EP. How are you? Thank you all again for the sweet comments. We just love hanging out with you. I was like, oh, I want to hang out with my friends. So you guys are all hanging out with me here at Canada's Wonderland. It's just me actually today, this morning. Because it still was a little bit chilly for the littles. And actually I wanted to check out to see how much of Planet Snoopy and Kidzone was open for the littles. So we're not kind of there yet. Jaden, welcome in. So nice to see you. The Mindbuster is closed because it's getting a retract. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Thanks for the information. I did not know that. I do follow Canada's Wonderland on social media, but I don't remember seeing that. But thanks so much for the info, Jaden. Thanks for joining us and spending time with us here. So here's the Fool's Gold Bar. Again, not open yet, but that's what it would have to offer here at Canada's Wonderland. And then behind this is the water park called Splashworks here at Canada's Wonderland. And because there's nobody in the pool, I can show you guys what it looks like, just to respect people's privacy. But it is closed, which you would not want to go in the pool right now here in Canada for sure. It is still quite chilly out. So it actually opens May 23rd, and this is what it looks like. So again, not 100% the greatest view, but there's actually two sections. So like, there's this whole section here of the water park, and then if you go behind this like beigeish yellow one, there's another path that actually has more, which has the wave pool and other slides there. So kind of two sections of it. Oh, so they're refurbing a couple of rides here, I guess, at Canada's Wonderland this year. They didn't open a new coaster because Alpen Fury opened last year, which again is Canada's record-breaking coaster of being the tallest and fastest launch coaster here in Canada. So I guess they didn't really want to open a new one. This is a cool little setup. This is also so close too, I think. The Tundra Twister. Interesting. I wonder if it does have to do with the weather, that it is still a little bit more chillier. I'm surprised that some of the rides are still closed. See if they have the sign. Yeah, this ride is closed. Interesting. Maybe it'll open later today. But this is the Tundra Twister here at Canada's Wonderland. So that's what it looks like. Kind of does just that, twists in the air. And there's Yukon Striker behind it. And this also, so if you joined us for our live stream of Halloween Haunts, which is Canada Wonderland's Halloween event, this is where we walk through one of the mazes. This is exactly where it is. This is called Corn Stalkers. Will be located here. It will be here faster than we know it. And there's again Yukon Striker. Yukon Striker is a huge coaster. Really take it in. And then this is, I believe, the log ride. It's kind of intertwined with it behind it. So we got a few coasters that are still down. And the new coaster, the Daredeviler, is not open just yet here at opening day of Canada's Wonderland. But thank you all for joining in with us. We truly appreciate you spending time with us here on your Sunday. And there's Leviathan from far, far away. And that tall little stick in the sky is Drop Zone. So it does just that. Pick you up. I did actually go on that once. Don't know if I'll ever go on it again. But it is really fun actually. But it goes up, it brings you up all the way to the top to the checker part. And then they actually count you down. Which our girl was a little bit sneaky. But it was fun. She dropped us on 2 instead of after 1. But definitely a cool view. And I could say I went on it. But we're going to check out to see Kidsville actually here. Which again is appropriate for the littles. Again, so now the Canada's Wonderland is officially owned by Six Flags. Six Flags again is very known for their coasters. Maybe still keep some rides for the littles. Is Canyon Trainer open? It actually also looks, oh no, it's open. I think it's just chilly. So they have the doors closed. So here you can buy kind of like snacks. Actually look like they're having like a meeting or something. Canyon opens May 15th here. So I think that's that kind of like spinny type of ride. Ooh, a new drink stand, Jaden. Thanks so much. So opens May 15th. Let's see if there's the water. No, so no water actually at all at Whitewater Canyon here. It is empty, completely drained out. So that's the kind of like spinny where you sit and it looks like you're sitting in a raft and it brings you along the river. Welcome in, Kristen. How are you? So nice to see you here. Yes, and thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes. So my birthday actually was April 22nd. It's going on 2 weeks ago. And thank you, Kristen, for wishing me a happy birthday. That was very sweet of you. And all of you who took the time to send birthday wishes to me and my daughter, which is the same week. I truly, truly appreciate it. You all made my birthday very, very special. So thank you, Kristen. I hope that your sister also had a wonderful and magical birthday. Thank you so much. So we're just checking out Canada's Wonderland 2026 of opening day. How all the rides are looking, how the refurbs are coming along, how the construction is going. But this looks a little bit empty. So we're gonna actually keep going. So here is the little canoe ride. It goes around and around and up and down. Nice and calm. So good transition from like the coaster part of the park into Kidsville and Planet Snoopy. All done. So those are the flying canoes.
When the ride comes to a complete stop, your restraints will open by pressing on them. Once again, your restraints will open by pressing on them.
Alright, let's head in to Kidsville. So a little shady area here. Oh no, I hope that you're feeling all better from your colds. Actually, this year has been quite awful for stomach viruses. I don't think none of you have gotten it, but I know that it's been quite awful here. So here's the washrooms. If you're wondering, they're actually pretty good if you're in Kidsville to come to. So washrooms, and then the lumberjack climb. So this is a separate ticketed event here. And there's a price, and again, you have to climb all the way to the top without falling over. So welcome to Kidsville. For the little, so this ride actually at the top, they sometimes let the gimbal on. But it's a cute little ride, and you can see it on our live streams, the views from the top around Kidsville. Oh, so yeah, so I guess this is what Jaden was talking about in chat. That they are reconstructing this into a snack stand here. We are preparing for your future enjoyment, which is pretty awesome, because actually before I don't think it was anything. I think that it was just a chair that you considered like a really tall red chair. So cool. So this is the Maple Park Treehouse, actually inspired by the Treehouse channel. It's a really cool part of Canada's Wonderland. And here's our little teacups ride for littles. And then we got the flying eagles. Let's spin you around. So good that that's open. And then at the back is like a little tractor ride.
Okay, I'm gonna switch it around.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, it was very, very nice kids area. And again, it is They're incorporated with Peanuts characters, the Charlie Brown characters. Here is Pizza. It also looks not open quite yet. Maybe it will be open later today. But there's the Peanuts character show and playhouse. And then behind us is the little floating balloons, the frequent flyers. And then behind that is one of Canada's Wonderland's coolest, I feel like, rides is actually Silver Streak, which is this bluish ride. It's a really good starter coaster for the littles. If you have those littles that are intrigued or interested in those big coasters, this is a really good starter coaster for it. Yeah, your feet are actually dangling, and again, like, there's no big drop. It's just like fast and thrilling. So a pretty cool coaster here. And again, this area though only opens at 11, so in about 15 minutes. And they have these little rides also too, which is the blast off little ride, get them used to the drops, and then the jumping jet, which kind of goes around or up and around. Ooh, yes, Jaden, I would love to show you the new show here. Let's go check out the times. Subway's also closed. Maybe it also opens at 11. And here's the little seating area. This area does get quite packed during the summer hours, but let's see if the show is on or going to be on. But here's the Playhouse Theater, which features a lot of the different Peanut characters and Charlie Brown characters. So let's see. Oh, at 12, okay. So 12 is the first showtime here. So the Playhouse here, so today's showtime's 12, 1:33, 4:30, and 6, weather permitting. So that is quite important if you are coming to Canada's Wonderland. That weather permitting is very important because the show may or may not go on. Just because if you see the theater here, it's not covered where the performers are. So like, see how the tents kind of end here? This area is not sheltered or covered for the character friends. So if it's too hot, you can imagine them in their character skin that way. So there's the parents' rest zone with the baby care, Town Square Kid Shop. I would love to take you guys in there, but unfortunately, the Wi-Fi does not really cooperate as much. But we could see the merch from the outside. It says up to 70% off. I love these little hats, and actually it is cooler out today than these hats actually would probably come in handy. And if you want to see the little feature, if you squeeze this part, the ear goes up. That's so fun. I wonder if the girly one does it too. I like her little bow. She's so cute. Whee! That's so cute. And then we have our bubble wands. So these are our bubble wands here. They're the girl Snoopy. I actually didn't even know there was a girl Snoopy until coming to Canada's Wonderland. Did you guys know, chat, that there was a girl Snoopy? But these are the bubble wands. I wonder what the price is also. Let's see if it says. It doesn't actually say. I feel like it doesn't say the price on it. I can't find a price. Just as interactive bubble wands. Oh, they have like the actual like bubble blasters too. See, there's the Six Flags. And then Peanuts. Can't go wrong with Peanuts. You definitely can't. And they're such a cool character. And cool to see where else you can see Charlie Brown. I can't actually find the price of the bubble ones. Oh, they have different ones here. They have a unicorn one. That's magical. And then dinosaurs. The Leviathan makes sense. So they have like a lightsaber type of one. Fireworks bubbles. So fun. Cool little options here. And it says up to 70% off. And again, there's Snoopy. I want to pet that dog. Does anybody have a favorite Peanuts character? I wonder actually the Peanuts characters are out in the other area that we're walking to. Sometimes you can see actually the Peanut characters and meet them. We've met a lot of characters. And oh, cute little lightsaber, right, Kristen? Oh, these are cute. Look, there's Hello Kitty. I don't know if I've ever seen Hello Kitty here as one of the prizes. Pink, blue, green, the black one. So cute. Oh, I like these little prizes. Those are fun. Again, these are all extra price to pay. Not included in your park admission. But that's alright. Frosty Fishy here. That's the game. And this is how much it is to play. So you guys can check it out. Alright, let's keep going. Oh wow, they have claw machines now. This is also new. Kittleton. This is so new here. Little claw machines. So cute, my friends. Oh, this is so cute. Little prizes. I wonder how much it is per play. It says 1 token per play. Here it says 10. Okay, so 10 tokens is $10. So you can play about 10 games or 10 tries. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, Canada's Wonderlands. Well, good options for the littles. There's a Playhouse Theater, and yes, and they look like they have a different background as well. Never seen that type of like beach type of background that the characters are gonna play in. So that's where the show is gonna begin at 12. So in about an hour and 10 minutes till showtime. Oh, Charlie Brown and Snoopy, right? I know it's such a tie. I can't choose either. Here's the little swing time. You're so right, Tracy. They're both so cute. Charlie Brown. Then here's also a little mini roller coaster for the littles called Taxi Jam. It actually takes your picture, and you can usually get the photo in that booth. Oh, hubby likes the Peanuts, gang. Hey, hubby. Hope hubby is doing great. Great taste you guys have. Let's see if we can actually see one of the Peanuts characters out. They always have the statue of Snoopy, but usually the characters are beside. So we can do a little character meet and greet today. Here's the Kidsville station, so you get to ride around on a little train. There is a line, which I don't want to take away, but I think I have Linus and Charlie Brown's sister. I always forget her name for some reason. Please help me with her name. Was it Sally? No, that's not Sally, right? Sally? I think I'm right. Let's go see the characters. So here's a character carousel. So in another carousel here at Canada's Wonderland, we saw. And then, oh, they're out. Oh, Pigpen, not Linus. Pigpen is out. So that was Linus. Pigpen. Oh, they look so cute. Sally. Yes. Thank you, Tracy. I'm pretty sure it's Sally. Oh, Sally and Pigpen are out. Just the phone a little bit. There we go. Oh, they actually have like a line now of the line to line up, which is smart. We haven't had that in past years. Little ropes there. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love it. So they are out. You can meet the Peanuts gang here in Canada's Wonderland. Actually, now they have a rope here, which is actually a very smart idea because in past years they haven't had kind of a meet and greet entrance to them. But the Snoopy statue is always there. But then there's different characters. Actually, they're Charlie Brown, Snoopy. So they kind of rotate the characters. So come back throughout the day to see different ones. Right now there's Big Ben and Sally. Rounds like Halloween and Thanksgiving. When is it? The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Christmas. Can't go by Christmas without watching a Charlie Brown Christmas. So behind us here is Boo Blasters. We actually have taken you on the stream or past streams inside Boo Blaster. But as you can see, the line is lining. That's one thing here is that this ride, if you have to rope drop one ride at Canada's Wonderland with littles, I would actually say be Boo Blasters. It is quite long always for some reason. But inside of it is like the haunted house here at Canada's Wonderland, and you actually can, it's interactive, so you get a little blaster and you have to blast the ghosts away, which is super cool, and you get your points. Hey, Sally and Pigpen. Oh, they're so cute. I know, I wonder if I could just take like I want to take a video of them. I like your dress. It's so pretty. Hi, Pigpen. Have a good day. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh, they're so cute. She has such a pretty dress. I wanted to wait until there was no line. I don't want to take away from any of the other littles that get to meet them. So we're checking out to see. I'm curious to see. I think it is. If the bumper car is here. It's Snoopy. Aww. Okay. So cute. I know Charlie Brown, right? EP is so cute. So here on the left is and they are open, and so they're actually Snoopy themed and Charlie Brown themed. So each little cart is labeled a different Charlie Brown character. So like this red one is Charlie Brown. So very cute. And then here is Snoopy's Revolution, little balloons. And they go round and round the little carousel. Sorry, the little Ferris wheel. And then here is Peanuts 500, a small little racetrack for the littles that go around and round. Oh, the sun is starting to come up. Thank you, Mr. Golden Sun. Because it was quite chilly. So these are the different areas statue. You can take a picture of with Snoopy on the bench. It's always here next to the pumpkin patch. And there's Snoopy. Oh, drawing the characters. I love that so much, Tracy. And welcome to our mod family, Tracy. Thank you so much for always joining in and always being so nice and kind and sweet toward us. We appreciate all of our family, our channel members, our mod family, our live watch family, and our rewatch family. Here's also another pizza. Also, again, not open yet. I'm surprised. 11. Maybe they do open at 11. I can't find though the opening hours. We have the pizza, garlic bread, yummy yum. Regular fries, gluten-free pizza. Chicken bites and fries, chicken sandwich and fries. And then they have this little seated area over there. Yes, and please way to support the channel. And here's Woodstock's Whirly Birds. Let's see it. Go for a spin here at Canada's Wonderland.
Mother monkey, said the doctor. I told you 5 times. Put that monkey straight to bed. It's shocking, outrageous, a terrible thing. The worst you've ever heard. It's the saddest story you'll ever know of a frog that swallowed a bird. I thought a very sad story, my friends. The saddest you've ever heard. About a frog that says tweet, tweet, ribbon.
Is a whirly bird. It's gonna go like sideways a little bit. Then behind us is Sally's Love Bug. So we actually just met and saw Sally. So you get to ride in the Love Bug. It just goes up and kind of goes around. And then Lucy's Tugboats. Again, this area is very themed, which is probably the best part. I feel like of Canada's Wonderland is the theming. I love the theming of the Peanuts character. So this is Lucy's Tugboat. And then behind us actually is a really cool launch coaster that not a lot of people know of. Actually, we just discovered it about, I would say, 3 years ago, that we'll check out too. But here's Lucy's Tugboat. So let's watch it go for a ride here at Canada's Wonderland. And that's open. Thank you so much, Tracy, for the gifted channel membership. Thank you so much, Tracy. And always so kind and generous. You are so, so sweet. We appreciate your generosity so much. Thank you very much for your kindness. And Resky, congratulations on winning a gift membership and being a very lucky duck and getting the gifted channel membership to Canadian Disney Family, where we put videos only for channel members, shorts, pictures. So thank you so much, Tracy, always for your kindness. Thank you so, so much, Tracy, always for being such a great supporter of our family. Thank you very much. And a huge congratulations to Resky. Thank you so much, Tracy. So here is a Snoopy's Racing Railway, which is kind of hidden, and it's a launch coaster for the littles, but it's always hidden at the back. So we actually only knew about it about 3 years ago, and it goes around twice. And again, very themed. You go through Franklin's firework factory and launches you up twice, and it's perfect for the littles or even the adults if you want to come here. The grown-ups in just like a relaxing kind of thrilling coaster without worrying about the drops or spins. All right, let's keep going. And there's Leviathan going up, 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 and up. Since spring is completely on the way here and in full force in Canada. Did anybody do something fun or happy this weekend? Anything that made you happy, let us know in the chat. Anything you do this weekend was just relaxing, seeing and watching. This has definitely been my happiness of sharing Canada's Wonderland opening day with all of you and all of the generosity of our chat and our family members. I love hanging out with all of you Wonderlands. And here's another washroom here, again themed to the Peanuts characters. You got Sally and Linus as the mascot. And then we did a full circle around. So the Peanuts characters meet and greet is to our left. Then we're back at the Curacao store. Second I go through it, the lag attacks. So it's unfortunate I can't go into that store because the lag does not cooperate. But we can do some window shopping here. They have the Snoopy sweater, and then they have the stuffies, the pink and blue ones. And then they got Snoopy here. We got the cotton candy. Okay, I have a question for the chat. Does it matter if it's pink cotton candy or blue to you? Let me know in the chat if it makes closed. It's a wooden roller coaster for the littles, and you can kind of see it a little bit in the back. Maybe I can walk this way and see. Oh, so this is actually closed for today. They're still kind of testing it a little bit. But this, for the littles, kind of a very mini version of the Mighty Canadian Mine Buster, getting them ready for that. But it is really cool, and again, it's not just for like littles. It could be, again, like if you're like me who like roller coasters but don't like really high drops or big drops are very intense. It's perfect. It's thrilling. It's like the perfect level here. Ooh, fixing your office, Tracy. That's good. You know, doing some spring cleaning. It's the time. It's the time to do that. I hope you got it all sorted out. And again, I'm praying for your family always, Tracy. Always in my prayers. Oh, we did some good spring cleaning. I need to copy you, Tracy, and also do that. But I have a priority of hanging out with you guys. Seriously, we did a full tour actually here of Planet Snoopy and Canada's Wonderland. The weather is starting to warm up. Feels good. Still, again, definitely need a jacket or sweater. Probably feels maybe about 7, I would say now. But the sun is so nice. Mr. Golden Sun. So let's check out some of the food and snacks and treats and yummies here. So got the cotton candy is $4.99. And then we got snow cones. Oh, I forgot about snow cones. We got blue, green, orange, purple, and yellow. Wow, different variety and different flavors. Blue raspberry, cherry, grape, lemon, lime, orange, pineapple, root beer, and strawberry. I don't know if it'll be the snow coney type of day today, but you also can get your refills. So free refills all day of purchase if you get that really big Canada's Wonderland cup in the picture. Actually, let me zoom in a little bit. Wish I could have had on display with that one or that one. Your way refills all season. Wow, $39. That's actually a pretty good deal. The $20 refills all day. I wonder if they have the drink on display. Okay, so they're kind of there. So those are the 2 cups. I'm kind of showing you through the reflection a little bit. Oh, the funnel cakes. So this is actually where you can get the funnel cakes here at Canada's Wonderland. They also have the little seated area here. Do they have for you guys? And you can watch your funnel cake being made. So that's like what it looks like. If you guys have ever had a funnel cake, let us know. Me personally, again, I would prefer the beaver tail over funnel cake. So I know it's a very big thing here, very popular. But these are the funnel cakes. Strawberry and ice cream funnel cake. Choco crispy bites funnel cake. Deep fried rainbow chocolate chip cookie sundae. This looks quite yummy. Deep fried rainbow chocolate chip cookies. Sign just made me hungry. Funnel cake is $14.99, and then if you add ice cream or strawberry sauce, it's $1, and the taxes are not included. It is a very large portion, though, I would say. So, like, I feel like the price is quite reasonable. I don't think I've ever seen a deep fried rainbow chocolate chip cookie sundae, but I have seen a funnel cake, and again, like, it's shareable type of size. And this is where you can get your funnel cakes, which are very popular here at Canada's Wonderland. I know that I used to have friends that would come here just for the funnel cakes. So they are quite popular, but they're really like deep fry. Me personally, again, I would definitely prefer a beaver tail over it. So see, look, so they already changed the characters, so now Franklin is here. So Sally, we met Sally and Pigpen before, and now they already changed it to Franklin. Franklin's ready for summer in his shorts. Oh, see, so they switched up the characters already in a matter of like, what, maybe 20 minutes? I'm so happy, Tracy, that you've had a funnel cake before. I know how much. I can't remember the last time I had a funnel cake actually either. Aww, Franklin. Bench, welcome in, and I hope you have so much fun today. If you're coming to Canada's Wonderland, I hope that you enjoy yourself. Hopefully the sun will be fully out when you arrive here at Canada's Wonderland. Again, it is making its way out, and it's supposed to reach a high of 14 today. So, should be warmer. Hopefully you have so much fun. Let's see. Canada duck. Actually, I'm a little bit scared of them a little bit. But he is, yeah. He's like, I want to see all the rides. And then there's a little swan ride at the back that is on a track here, but also is closed. Very interesting. Oh, brother's already there. Awesome. Hopefully your brother is having so much fun. Has he ridden any of the rides yet? The lines actually don't look quite long. Actually, speaking of the rides, I kind of want to test out the new app. So if you're coming to Canada's Wonderland, they changed it to a new app. The goose is hungry. I love that. So they changed it to the Six Flags app instead of the Canada's Wonderland one. So I wonder if you could see the wait time. So let's do it together. So I clicked explore on the app. It says loading. Let's see. Oh, so this is that little train ride that I was showing you. Oh, I think you went to Leviathan. Nice. Nice and brave. Your brother is very brave. So this is the new app, the Six Flags app. Oh, hold on, the signal isn't the greenest there, so I want to get a good signal. And let's see if I put let's see. It shows you the wait times. And there's the rainbow connection. And then you can see all the coasters at the back. The Fly, Wonder Mountain, the Bat. So we're not done our tour just yet. We also have the show coming up at 12. So this is the app we're kind of testing out together. So what I clicked was explore. And then it kind of showed me this map. See if I can get it to focus. Maybe not. Sorry, friends. But it showed me an app kind of that looks like that. And the rides are showing, and it shows the thrill level. So 1 would be the lowest and 5 would be the highest. but it doesn't show the wait times. Oh, I kind of wish it did. Yeah, it doesn't show the wait times. It just shows the heights and yeah, the height and the thrill level. Let's see, shows and entertainment. Doesn't show that either. Interesting. So the app doesn't show. The app doesn't show the wait times. And goes. So this is the other entrance to Planet Snoopy. This is the other entrance to it. So two different entrances. I entered originally near the flying canoes and Yukon Striker, but you can also enter this way as well. I actually think this entrance is probably the most popular to enter from. But we still gotta check out the rest of the park before our showtime at 12. So we're gonna check out the brand new Peanuts show at 12 o'clock. So make sure that you stay tuned to that. This is Welcome in Shadow. Oh, that's your main one. Awesome. Thanks for subscribing to both. That's very nice of you and we really appreciate it. Thanks so much for hanging out with us and spending time with us at the opening day of Canada's Wonderland. So above us is the Fly. It's very fast. Very smooth and fast. It's little but mighty. And there's the Fly, the 4-seater roller coaster again. It's kind of like a step up. It's like a good transition from a little's roller coaster into the big one. It's kind of a good in-between. So if it's like a just right type of roller coaster. Here's the Bat to the left. Oh, the Bat looks open. That's good. And here's Shockwave. Actually, a few times last year I saw Shockwave closed. So I'm actually happy that it's open. The brave souls on Shockwave. Let's see, it is a quite thrilling little ride. Let's check it out. Oh, you're gonna go on Yukon Striker. You are very brave. Have fun and good luck. Enjoy. We actually watched it. It looks very smooth. So hope you enjoy it. Let's see Shockwave here. Oh, let's see. They're up. So not only is it bringing them in the air, it's actually spinning and rotating the seats as they twirl around. Right, Chase, that is it. That's a no for me as well. I'm gonna skip on that one. It is quite intense. Shadow, is this gonna be your first time on Yukon Striker? You definitely are full of courage because I cannot take that. So here's your face paint and henna, and then in front of us again, this cool little toys and souvenir shop here in the Jester's Courtyard, and then to the left is the arcade. And here's the Bat, which is a really cool coaster. Let me actually go from far so you can kind of see how it's shaped. Oh yeah, but once it off, you definitely dizzy. If you I would see that on Shockwave with being dizzy. So here's the bat. So see, it's kind of shaped like a bat. You kind of see here, see the bat shape. And it's a really cool coaster, kind of unique. Again, perfect type of thrill. You go up, or I should say back first, and then you go backwards. So it brings you to this side, and then they launch you backwards. So pretty cool. Very cool coaster here. Oh wow, good job. You're very brave for going on these coasters. Shadow, have so much fun. Let's see if we can watch a turn of the bat here. It is a cool kind of coaster to watch here at Canada's Wonderland. And we got about half an hour until the debut of the new show at Canada's Wonderland, the Playhouse Theater of Charlie Brown. Ooh, favorite ride. So favorite ride at Wonderland or favorite ride ever? My favorite ride at Wonderland, I would say, is actually Thunder Mountain. I think it's so cute. It's like a perfect little roller coaster thrill. You get to see the surprise kind of going on it, so it's a little bit nostalgic. So it's bringing the people backwards and then launching them forward, doing the back, and then after this little loop-de-loop, they're going to come to a stop and do the same thing but backwards. So pretty cool. It's a different type of feeling to do the roller coaster. What is your favorite ride here? Chat, let us know. Shadow, what is your favorite ride here at Wonderland? So this is super cool. And then there is Drop Zone. Drop Zone also, I don't feel like I've seen it yet. Go up and down. So a few rides, if you are headed to Canada's Wonderland, are closed. So I did hear one of the cast members say that they're kind of still testing some of them. The Daredeviler of 2026, the new ride, or the new refurbished ride, is also not up yet. Wild Beast here on the left. So Wild Beast is another wooden roller coaster here, and it is definitely lives up to its name of being a wild beast. It is quite wild ride, very bouncy. Again, definitely not as, I think, intense as a Canadian Mind Buster, not a big of a drop, but still very wild. The Nightmares tour. Oh, Yukon or Alpen Fury, wow, is your favorite. That is awesome. That is very good. You're very brave for going on those rides. Welcome in Infinity. Yeah, Infinity loves roller coasters. That's awesome. Canada's one of them would definitely be the park for you. Also now owned by Six Flags, which is one of the giants of roller coaster theme parks. So kind of cool. Oh, there you go. Drop Zone is up. Maybe you heard me talking. It looks actually empty, so maybe they're just testing it. Let's see if we can see Drop Zone drop. I'm gonna try to get it. It is wild, right? It is. It is very bumpy ride. So there's Drop Zones at the top. And you kind of pause there for a second. So the ride looks empty, so I guess they're testing it to open it. I wonder if it will open today. And then Leviathan is to our right, so that really tall green coaster you can see almost anywhere in the park. And right when you walk into Canada's Wonderland, that actually is the first roller coaster that you do see flying and soaring above you. And here's the entrance to it, so it's quite long roller coaster. Very nice job. That's a very, very tall roller coaster. And there's the entrance. And then here's a really big actually arcade also here at Wonderland. So they got some more claw machines actually here. Gotta keep the eye out on the time to watch the new show here at Canada's Wonderland. We got the other different arcade games. We actually saw the claw machines being added to the kids zone. And actually right there is where you can meet Elf on the Shelf during Winterfest here at Canada's Wonderland. And during the summer they have their diving show. We actually showed on one of our past streams, and we will show you this summer again live. So please subscribe so you can come and hang out with us again and spend time with us, and you get to see these shows live. These shows usually return around June, which makes sense, probably nice and warm for the divers. But a few shows take place here, even after Wonder Mountain, that huge one there. They have their divers off of there too, which we've shown on our past streams as well if you missed it. The CISO Arcadium is a huge arcade here at Canada's Wonderland. And then again, you can still win some prizes. I've unfortunately never won anything here at Canada's Wonderland. Let us know though if you have. Coming in the evening, perfect time to come because, you know, Mr. Golden Sun is hiding again. And then here's our teacups Spinovator here at Canada's Wonderland. And again, you can spin it to make it go faster. Thirsty Dragon also looks closed. And then behind it is Dragon Fire. So also, again, like a medium type of roller coaster. It does, though, go upside down. Actually, we can see it going up right now. So that is Dragon Fire there. It's a medium type of coaster. Again, the drop isn't too intense. And it does do 2 loop-de-loops and kind of a corkscrew at the end. But actually, it was one of my first roller coasters. And actually, I really do like it because, again, like the perfect intensity, you still get the drop. You still get the upside down. But again, not too intense. It says Dragon Fire. It's kind of hidden back here. And then over here, it's actually, I always call it its old Paramount name of Cliffhanger. But it's called Riptide. Yes, that's what it is. Riptide. You know what? Shadow, there's like places here at Canada's Wonderland today that are crowded and then places that are super empty. So it's actually kind of hard to judge. Maybe a lot of people are in the Alpen Fury section. But here's Riptide where they go up and it flips you. I don't know if the water is on, but during the summer it also sprays water on you. We actually watched the full turn of this on one of our other streams, but let's check it out. And it's actually kind of cool to watch because then we're gonna check out the new Snoopy ride, or sorry, Snoopy show debuting today at 12 o'clock. So stay tuned for that. So let's watch a turn of Riptide. As you can imagine, no type of phone could go on this ride. It does not let you bring any phone on the ride. I don't believe any of your belongings actually can go on this ride. As you can see, like no one has bags or anything, and you'll definitely see why soon. That's what it is. Thank you, Shadow. It does a double right side corkscrew Dragon Fire, and that is quite rare. Yes, it is. And again, I think it's like super smooth, especially for like a starter coaster. And again, if you don't like really intense coasters, I think it's actually perfect, like just right. So let's watch Riptide together. you got some Snoopy merch. That's awesome. I love all the Snoopy merch at Canada's Wonderland. It's so cool. What kind of items do you have? Yes. I know some of the rides people definitely do get dizzy, Tracy, of like the spinning rides. I heard the key though, from when I was little, I was told like to focus on one thing. Like I know that they're not for everybody. Every ride, that's why it's kind of cool to have the different theme parks. So have a little bit of a variety for each. You know, I have a question actually for you, Tracy and Infinity. People who get like dizzy on those spinning rides. How about like for example that ride in Animal Kingdom, the River Rapid ride where you sit in like the float and it spins? Have you guys ever been on that one? The funny thing is that I usually don't get dizzy on like spinny rides like teacups or anything, but that ride for some reason does kind of get me a little bit dizzy even though it's outside. And it's opposite because my mom, who cannot go on a lot of rides, she suffers unfortunately from very big motion sickness, but she's completely okay actually on that River Rapid ride of being on the float and it's spinning around. So it's something for everybody for sure. So let's see, this is Riptide. Enjoy Riptide. That is Riptide. It looks so calm. Like when it first starts, it's like, wow, it's just going up. And then it is so intense. So funny. You know, yeah, definitely do not recommend eating and going on this ride. Oh, wow. They are brave. But in the summer, actually, so if you see there's like a little water area in front, it actually like shoots and splashes water on its victims. I'm actually gonna go this way because we are gonna head to the debut of the new Peanuts show here at Canada's Wonderland, so stay tuned. We are going to head to the new Peanuts Charlie Brown show, and good you're watching live because I'm hoping and praying, fingers crossed, that nothing is copyrighted. But if you ever watch any type of live streams and part of our rewatch family, we also appreciate you. But sometimes the stream is muted, and that is because of copyrights. Yeah, that would, I'm with you, Tracy. That would be a no. That would be a no, that ride. Yeah, so like those type of rides, I know each to their own. Everyone likes the different things, but yeah, definitely that one definitely not my cup of tea, I would say. But good for them for going on, or anybody who does go on. That's awesome. I do give you guys so much credit. The views here at Canada's Wonderland. Very nice. And again, actually across the way, so right across the way, if you see those yellow flags, that's actually the grown-up bumper cars. So there's 2 bumper cars here at Canada's Wonderland, one for the littles and one for the bigs, and that's the bigs one right next to Canada's Wonderland's Wonder Mountain. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's called Drop Tower now. I still call it Drop Zone. Oh, there's a lineup for it, so they did open it out, and there's people on it. Oh, so they did. So they opened Drop Towers. What time is it? 11:37. So maybe it was just like a late opening, and they had to test it. And see, so that's Wild Beast in the back, the wooden roller coaster. One of the other wooden roller coasters here at Canada's Wonderland. Again, you're in for a bumpy ride going on it for sure. I actually saw one of our mods, Kinsey, say that she was surprised that they haven't refurbished it. Actually, me too, because it is quite bumpy. Oh, Eddie, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Didn't the big one get demolished? Actually, we walked by Mighty Canadian Mine Buster at the start of the stream, and it didn't look demolished. I don't know if it looked like it was running, but it didn't look demolished. Oh, Subway's open now. And then the icy, then mix it up, so you can get your your slushies there. And then Wild Beast, the lines up to there. I kind of wonder if the app's gonna update for. Yes, I do have red hair, so follow us on the Canadian Disney family on Instagram. And yes, I do. Ariel is my favorite princess, so I have red hair for her. Welcome in, Kian. Nice name. I like that name. The lines don't look too bad. I don't feel like it is on the busy side. I definitely have been here when it's way busier. I actually think it's quite calm for opening day. So we're back at Shockwave. I can't find, though, unfortunately, on the app, the wait time. So I'm kind of surprised a little bit with that. I know Alpen Fury has the wait times on it, but that's it. So we're actually heading to the theater for the debut show of the new Charlie Brown show. So that's where we're heading to now. Starts at 12, so I want to get a good seat for all of you. So we're actually heading back this way. Yeah, no, we actually have not ridden any rides today, unfortunately, not yet. We've just been walking around though with all of you because we want to experience it with all of you. We have watched though a lot of different turns here of the ride. So we watched the full turn of the Bat, we watched the full turn of the Swing of the Century and Riptide. A lot of the rides unfortunately do not allow anyone to bring phones or gimbals, is what I use. Rides are quite intense. The lesser rides though, some of them do allow it. So usually on live streams, and this is just our first live stream of Canada's Wonderland of 2026. We will be back several other times live streaming. There are festivals and different events here at Canada's Wonderland, just like the fireworks season is coming up. Victoria day-long weekend has the fireworks, which will be live time. Oh, your little Canada flag. That's so sweet. That's so cute. Oh, look, so Pigpen and Sally are back out. We met them before. Got a video of them. Gave some compliments to Sally in her pretty dress. But we also saw Franklin, so see, we already see them rotate. The characters are actually new for 2026. They have the line there. We can line up for the characters, which I do really like because sometimes we're a little bit confused of like where to line up or who is first. Welcome in, Nicole. Thank you for being here, and thank you again for being a channel member. Thank you to all of our special channel members like Tracy and Nicole. To the Playhouse Theater to get a good spot for the new show that is debuting at 12. Thanks to actually one of our chat family members, Jaden. Oh, so Ghoster Coaster is open. So remember when we walked by, this was closed before. The Ghoster Coaster is open now. Okay, so maybe they were just still testing some rides because a few rides here at Canada's Wonderland were closed as we walked by. Curious now, so maybe they were just waiting a little bit. Maybe when it got a little bit warmer. Ghoster Coaster again is that little wooden big drop at all. Perfect for all ages. Alright, so sorry for the leg monster. See if there's anybody. Actually, nobody really lines up yet. It's about 15 minutes. But this is the new claw machines that have been added. This was never here before. These are the mini prizes. So we're actually headed to this theater here where we are going to watch. Look! Hello, kitty. We appreciate each and every one of you being here, Tracy. So cute. There's little mini ones. I didn't see the mini ones before. And then to play, and to pray you in. This is the prize. Oh, Kyle, for sure. Yes, no worries. We will definitely go and check out Alpen Fury right after the show is done. So if you want to come back and hang out with us after the show is done, we will definitely be checking out Alpen Fury at around 12:15. So right when the show is done, we're going to head actually right to Alpen Fury. I was kind of saving the best for last in a sense. And so if you want to come back and join us, I know some people love the rides, some people love the shows, each to their own. I'm going to sit where I'm not obstructing. But here is the new show. So be able to get when the show is on. I will not be talking anymore just to let everybody else have a good show experience. But thank you all for being here. I wish all day. I was here from 10 a.m. from when it opens, Kyle, and then I'll be here for a little bit more for sure. We didn't walk around again the Alpine Fury area and the area around Wonder Mountain, so I do want to check it out. Check out some different turns of Alpen Fury. I'm gonna check out the line of the coaster we usually can take the gimbal on. Maybe I can get one ride in. I would like that. Oh yeah, you were there when it was recorded. Yes. So again, like if you are approved by Canada's Wonderland to take your phone on, then it's a little bit different. I was approved by Canada's Wonderland to come for Halloween Haunts, which is a super cool opportunity. But you'd have to have a chest mount, I know, and then again, even the chest mount, they're not 100% with people taking it on. So I know there are YouTubers who for sure have recorded the views of the ride, But again, they don't have to have a chest mount. And again, if Canada's Wonderland, I want to respect everyone's policy. Something doesn't really want that either. So I know Canada's Wonderland though itself recorded the point of views of the rides that you can find on YouTube, which is super cool to watch. Yeah, I definitely would only take the phone on with a chest mount. I would never risk those intense rides with the gimbal. It would be impossible. But some of the slower rides, again, like even here, in Planet Snoopy, the ride that kind of, I always call it the people mover of Canada, they let the phone on. So let's see maybe what the line is like there. Boo Blasters also, sometimes they'll let the phone on. So it kind of all depends. I'm excited to see which characters are in this show. It's about 10 minutes to showtime, so thanks all for watching. We really appreciate it. And again, if you are part of our rewatch family, we do appreciate you. Unfortunately, maybe parts may be muted after the live stream is not live anymore, just because hopefully it's not copyrighted though, fingers crossed. Yes, we go live quite frequently from Canada's Wonderland now that it's open, and we are Seasons Pass holders. So again, for May 2-4, Victoria Day long weekend here in Canada is a holiday. So we actually have a really cool fireworks production on May 2-4. So we would love to spend time with you all again. We will be live then. I won't be live in between there, so we go live in different places and attractions around Toronto, like Medieval Times. We live stream the full show, Canada's Wonderland. Another little nostalgic theme park called Centerville Amusement Park is now open, which will take you there too. I was allowed to take you on the rides there, so we took you on the Sky Ride that goes over Centerville Amusement Park. We're going to live stream the World Cup events that are going to happen here in Canada. So live stream Toronto of the hypeness, of what's going on, the events they have to offer, the atmosphere. We live stream the Royal Ontario Museum, the Art Gallery of Ontario, and just to name a few of the different events. Yes, Gold Season Pass holder. Woohoo, us too. Gold season is pretty cool, and it includes everything. The Gold Season's Pass includes Halloween Haunts, again the Halloween events at Canada's Wonderland, Christmas event, Winterfest. I really like Winterfest here at Canada's Wonderland. That's actually the last time we live streamed Canada's Wonderland was at Winterfest. We walked the entire park. I think right now actually they have a discount of the Gold Seasons Pass holder. I think that's on May 18th if I'm remembering correctly. So if you are interested of getting one, I think that they have a discount right now for it too. Oh wow, I'm surprised. I know there's other streamers in Toronto, actually some of my friends too, that like live streaming. But I might be able to bring it to you live. I'm always curious. I'm a big live stream watcher of different theme parks around the world, especially Disney World and Disneyland. And live streaming is so popular down there. There's so many live streamers down there. Universal parks. I think it's so cool. So I kind of wanted to bring it to Canada because I feel like I'm always curious of what other theme parks or other cities look like or other attractions around the world look like. So we like to bring it to you live to see what it's like. So it's like you can come to these events too without getting on a plane or a train. You get to see the events live. Yeah, it's $89 right now, which is a pretty good price because I think one visit to Canada's Wonderland, if I remember correctly, again, don't quote me if I'm wrong, I thought it was over like in like $40 something. So if you go twice, it kind of pays off your whole season's pass. Same as Silver Pass, yes, that's what it was. Thank you guys so much for helping me out. After the show, we will be checking out Alpen Fury, which is Canada's launch coaster. Record-breaking launch coaster, so we're going to be checking it out. See what the line is like. Watch a few turns of it. So yes, so it's Canada's tallest, fastest, and longest launch coaster, featuring 9 inversions, most for a launch coaster, and speeds of 150 kilometers per hour. Oh, I like this song. It's so catchy. Five minutes to showtime. Let us know in the chat what your favorite Peanuts character is, because we're gonna see them in the show. So at 12 o'clock we will be starting. Alright, the show is about to begin. Thank you all for being here. Again, this is the premiere of the newest Peanuts character show here at Canada's Wonderland for 2026. Brand new show. The first sip of water. Gonna put the gimbal down quickly.
Listen with your arms, listen with your arms, and hear everything you see. You can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing along with me.
Enjoy the debut.
Hello, everyone! I said hello, everyone!
Hello.
It's time for us to head to the beach. Are you all ready? Hey, where is everyone? Everybody clap. All right, I think it's time to hit the road. You better go get your stuff. Oh, look, Charlie Brown is bringing a boombox to the beach. What a great idea. We can listen to all of our favorite tunes. Oh, what does Linus have? Oh, Linus, a cooler! You're so smart! We can keep all of our drinks and snacks extra cold. Some sunscreen! Charlie Brown, that's a great idea usually, but it's not that sunny today. Maybe if we bring it though, the sun will come out. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, Linus is bringing a tube! That's the biggest tube I've ever seen! And of course, Charlie Brown is bringing his favorite beach ball. I think we're set. Charlie Brown, Linus, you really think we need all this stuff just for a trip to the beach?
Lucy's stuff.
Good grief!
I'm ready for the beach. But is the beach ready for me?
All right,
The beach to-do list. Step 1, look fabulous. Check. Step 2, soak up the sun. I'm getting to the
who wants to catch the ball from Lucy? Put your hands up! Great catch! Great job, Linus! All right, everyone, say bye to my friends and then come back on stage. And we can return all of the beach balls to our ushers in the front. Thank you so much!
I'm gonna tell them that I've got no one to play. For every time I feel lame, I'm looking out. I'm gonna soak up the sun.
That's great, Lucy! But we can't soak up any sun unless we actually get to the beach!
Let's get all this gear into the car. Those waves aren't gonna surf themselves.
You said it, Charlie Brown. Let's get packing.
What a great idea! Alright, while they're gone packing, Lucy and I have some questions for all of you. If you like going to the beach, make some noise! Oh, great! Lucy and I love going to the beach. Does anyone here have a favorite part about the beach? Raise your hand and we'll choose a few friends to share. What's your favorite part about the beach? Sandcastles! Lucy and I love building sandcastles. Lucy, what's the tallest sandcastle you've ever built? Whoa, that's so tall! Anyone else have a question? Yeah, what's your idea? Swimming. Lucy loves swimming. What's your favorite way to swim, Lucy? Backstroke. And one more on this side. Yes, do you have something? What's your favorite part about the beach? Surfing. Whoa, Lucy, show us your favorite way to surf. That's amazing. Oh, look, Charlie Brown and Linus are bringing the car around. Now that's what you call hitting the sand in style. Come on, Lucy.
Hold on, JT. Who's driving us to the beach?
Only the coolest beagle. Go Snoopy! Go Snoopy! Go Snoopy! Yeah!
Yay! Wait! Your dumb dog is driving us to the beach?
Of course! He can't surf until he gets there. Besides, it's the year of the dog.
All right, everyone, seatbelts on. I hope you know how to bark this thing.
Pretty, here we come. Pretty, here we come. take a movie on a go. New thoughts for every boy. Surf City, here we come. Surf City, here we come. Oh look, we made it! The beach! I can't wait to build a sandcastle and dip my toes in the water.
Time to hit the sand with a good book and an even better blanket. Hey, there's a surfing contest. It's Surfing USA.
If everybody had an ocean across the USA, then everybody be surfing like California. You see them wearing their bags, a bushy blonde hair.
Surfing USA. I said it's not all over Manhattan in the Bikini waves. Everybody's gone surfing, Surfing USA.
We'll all be planning out a route we're gonna take real soon. We're waxing down our surf. We can't wait for June. We'll all be gone for the
Everybody's gone surfing, Surfing USA. Alright everyone, my friends are coming into the audience to dance with you. Make sure you show them your best moves and grooves. And I'm gonna dance my favorite dance partner, Snoopy. Snoopy, show us your favorite move. Whoa, wiggle, wiggle. Everybody's gone surfing, Surfing USA. Alright everyone, say goodbye to my friends. Let's come back on stage. Surfing USA. Everybody's gone surfing. Yay, that was so fun, wasn't it, Snoopy? Oh, you're so good. Charlie Brown, Snoopy says he's going to enter the surfing contest.
But it's for professionals only. But does it say no dogs allowed?
Nope. All right, we're going to need 4 volunteers from the audience to help Snoopy win the surfing contest. 2 from this side, 2 from that side. 1 second. You two, perfect. Come right over here. Come on, yeah. You can stand right here, okay? Side by side. 1 second. All right, 2 more on this side. You can come up here, buddy. Yeah, you want them? Perfect. 2 right here. Thank you, Lucy. Can you hold on to these? Thank you. And you two right here. Can you come stand beside him? Face the audience, face your fans. All right, perfect. Can you hold this one? Right onto the handles. There you go. And this one. Perfect. Oh, flip it around, my friend. There we go. On my go, we are going to move our waves in a circular motion to help Snoopy win the surfing contest. Are we ready? Yeah? Hit it!
Charlie Brown, what does your dumb dog think he's doing?
Ignore her. You got this, Snoopy. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, surf! Surf it. Yeah, great job, my waves. You're doing amazing. Good job, Snoopy. Oh, wow. Okay, my waves, let's make it go faster. Make it harder for Snoopy. Keep it faster, wave. Wow, good job. All right, slow it down, Snoopy. Looks scared. Snoopy, you're a natural.
Looks like he's winning. Look at the size of that wave. Be careful, Snoopy.
He might be the greatest surfer ever.
He certainly seems to be defying gravity.
All I think we need to make an ultimate challenge for Snoopy. On my go, we're gonna make a big wave from this side of the audience all the way to that side with our arms up high in the sky. Are we ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Arms up, 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 up. Oh, that was pretty good. I think we can make it louder. Perfect. Thank you. And you two to thank you. Thank you so much. Be careful. All right, perfect. Oh, Snoopy, I really hope you win.
And the winner of the Surfin' USA contest is Snoopy!
Let's hear it for Snoopy! First place! Hooray! Yahoo! This has been the greatest day at the beach ever!
There's still time for a swim, though, right? Of course, Lucy. There's always time at the beach. Let's get those waves.
You guys go ahead. I'll just be right here with my blanket.
You got it, Linus. There's no wrong way to hit the beach. All right, friends. I think it's time for some good vibrations. Linus Van Pelt. Team Van Pelt.
That was so cute. Came on the audience. The littles got to go on stage. Oh, that was so cutie. You got me definitely ready for a summer. Launch coaster. Alpen Fury. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna watch some of the turns around it, some of the launches. We're gonna check out the line. Oh, it's perfect summer vibe. The audience interaction was so cute. The littles are so happy. The characters got to go in the shadow. I appreciate it. This is the Kidsville station, the little train station we saw before. But we're going to check out the part of Canada's Wonderland that we didn't before. So yeah, so right at the start of the stream, we checked out the Daredevil, which unfortunately 2026. And again, we saw that they're making a new stand. I believe a treat stand. No, I'm super sorry if there was. Thanks so much though for your patience and understanding. I definitely try my best to keep the signal afloat. Sometimes it's harder in crowds or in shows, just the area that it is. But hopefully did you guys see at least most of it? Again, as it gets busier here today, hopefully the signal should be holding up. I'm not sure why it's doing so. But we have Franklin here. But thanks so much again for your understanding. Hey Franklin! Thanks so much for your understanding and your patience. I wonder why. I don't know why the signal even here is. I will get it back. We'll fix it. The signal today, not 100%, but thank you so much again for your support and for sticking through it. And opening day bugs and fixes. But we will be back again several times throughout this summer, riding rides and checking out the different things that Canada's Wonderland has to offer, like the fireworks coming up in just a few weekends. We'll be here live streaming the Victoria Day fireworks for all of you, so you get to watch the Canada's Wonderland fireworks, all for your enjoyment, live. And then we get to see the fly. So we're back there. I'm gonna check out. Hey Shadow. Thanks for coming back. So there's Alpen Fury actually right there. And that's where we're headed. So the last time we turned left, actually when we got to this little part. So now we're gonna turn right. Yeah, I actually shut off the Wi-Fi. Believe it or not, Kyle, I'm just actually using my data to avoid any type of lag. But still, for some reason, the internet today is not 100%. But I do again appreciate. Thanks for still sticking it out with us. Yeah, I am using my data because I want it to be as crispy, clear, and avoid that for you guys. Oh, there we go. There was Alpen Fury. Okay, so here is the Alpen Fury gift shop. To our right, so Alpine Outfitters. Usually those little people actually are spinning around. I know in here though that. Oh, Snoopy Stuffy Toy. Hey, Snoopy Stuffy Toy. But let's see. I'm gonna risk it a little bit. But here's some of the Wonderland merch. So these again, so it says Six Flags. Wow, I don't know why it's not letting me go close. Sorry about that, friends. It is 60. We will figure that out. So Leviathan, Yukon Striker, I Conquered Behemoth. Super cool merch. The shirts go for $34.99. So launches of Alpen Fury is right there. So that's actually when you come back in. Let's go see the launches. The lockers are to the right as well. Again, if you have a friend or a family member here that can hold it for you, better than paying for your stuff to go in the locker. It's, I would say about an hour. So that's the NZ here. So this is where you enter. And the wait kind of goes actually right inside this little hut. Maybe less than an hour actually. Not too bad today, I would say. But here there's a grab and go market. Oh, this is open. So last year I don't believe this was open. So again, there's little drinks and chips in there. And there was the launch. So they go into the ground and then they shoot up the top of Wonder Mountain, where we'll go check out too, but I want to see the full launch. I'm trying to stand back here as it goes down there. Is Thunder Run open? Oh, I'm going to check because actually that's my favorite ride. It looks like it is. Thunder Runs. Let's check that out. Here's Alpen Fury. Let's see if we can catch one of the launches live for all of you. Canada's record-breaking coaster with 9 inversions, and you can hear it soaring through the park. Not too bad of a line. But the screen is off, so I haven't figured out. Maybe if you guys figured out, Shadow, if you end up going to Canada's Wonderlands, or Cav, you know, if anybody in chat knows, or if you're part of our rewatch family, of how to see the wait times. I did check out the app. So for this year of 2026, the app is Six Flags. The Canada's Wonderland app no longer works. It's all transferred over to Six Flags. And I checked it out and it just on the height requirements. And then the screen actually underneath Alpen Fury that last year showed the wait time is actually off today. It could again just be opening day tech. Well, let's see if we can see one of the launches here. And here we go. And in the grounds. And there's Alpen Fury. And again, it launches you again once you shoot up from the mountain on the other side, which we'll go check out. Let's go this way because we haven't before. We're going to check out Thunder Run and my personal favorite ride here at Canada's Wonderland. Yes, and that's it. Actually, that's the train coaster there, the yellow and blue one. And there's a surprise hiding for you inside the mountain. So make sure you keep your eyes open. Here's Clock. Not sure how else to describe it. And then there is the bumper cars for the adults, where we actually saw from across the lake when we were beside the teacups here, the Spinnovator. Here's the refresh center refills. These are actually cool now. These cool little texts. You actually touch the screen and it comes out whatever you want. I actually recently saw that at Disney. So kind of cool that they're here. And this is the Crutchin Wagon. This name actually has not changed for a while. And here's the adult bumper cars. Kind of cool. It's in like a circle rather than just like a free-for-all. It actually goes kind of in a circle. And those are the adult bumper cars here. The Gretchen wagon. And here's Thunder Run. So yes, Shadow Thunder Run is open. And again, always has a line. The line actually goes all the way to the bottom. Again, unfortunately, I'm not sure what that wait time is. I would guess from there probably about 30 minutes. My guess. There's no one waiting though at the bottom. It goes right to the stairs. So I guess that's kind of a good sign. Actually, here was a new attraction that opened at Halloween Haunt. It is closed now, so I guess they didn't do anything with it for the summer. But it was the Conjuring. So if you heard of that. I know bumper cars. I love bumper cars. And then right in front of us is Alpen Fury, the track. So we'll see where it launches from. So we saw where it goes underneath the ground, and then we're going to see where it comes back up. And then here is Wonder Mountain, where they actually perform divers, a Victoria Falls diver show, which we have shown on other of our live streams. So if you're missing that show, you definitely can check it out, where 3 brave men jump off the Victoria Falls. And that actually starts June 27th. So they do have the signage up for it, which is cool. And that starts June 27th. So we will be back live streaming that. And we'll be back way before even June 27th. Here to the left is Canada's own coffee, Tim Hortons, which also has quite a line. So I would recommend, almost always has a line. Actually, you can already see that it actually is to the end there. Almost always has a line. So if you can get your Tim Hortons actually before coming in, I probably would recommend that, because the line does get quite long. So let's see the launch. I have to probably step back a little bit to see it. And here's the beautiful fountains. And this actually gets transformed into a skating rink. At Winterfest, the last time we saw this, it actually wasn't a fountain. It was a skating rink, and that's the Leviathan at the back. But let's watch to see if we can see the launch of Alpen Fury on your top left of Wonder Mountain. For a while last year, they were actually testing fire to come out of the mountain. So let's see if we can see the launch. Try to move over a little bit. Oh, you can definitely smell the pizza. See if we could see it. But thank you all today for joining in to our live stream of Canada's Wonderland's opening day. We truly appreciate you spending your Sunday with us, spending time with us, hanging out with me. It was like you were here with me. And again, we go live from all fun attractions around the Greater Toronto area, including Canada's Wonderland. And Canada's Wonderland season is just getting started today, so it was opening day. I don't feel like it was super busy. I thought that the crowds were actually quite low. If anything, I thought it was great. All the ride weights seemed reasonable. We saw the premiere show. There it is. And there is the launch, and it's going to soar past us. Awesome. And we saw the premiere show of the Peanuts show. So if you missed it, please go back and check out the show of the Peanuts characters, the brand new summer show. I thought it was great. So if you missed it, please go and check it out. We also checked out the new ride of 2026, the Daredeviler, which looks like it still has a little bit of painting to do. Still has some painting left for sure, but it's not open as of yet. There were some rides that we saw on our original walk around, so our complete walkthrough of Canada's Wonderland 2026. And there were some rides that we saw that were closed, but then they ended up opening. Like Ghoster Coaster ended up opening, Drop Tower ended up opening. So even though that they were closed, I would definitely suggest, if that's one of your favorite rides that you want to ride, to go and check again, or maybe speak to a cast member of if it's going to open. But this is such a beautiful view. And we thank you all again for being with us. And we hope that you enjoyed the stream again. We completely did a full walkthrough of Canada's Wonderland 2026. We checked out the different treats and yummies of Canada's Wonderland. We checked out the new ride. We watched the new show. We saw the new snack stand that's going to be built. We watched Alpen Fury soar and roar above us. And Pizza now has that line. There was some also snacks. Beaver Tails is also closed here too. I wonder when they're going to open it. Again, I think because Canada's Wonderland is only open for the weekends on May until, again, school season comes to an end here. But that show, that Charlie Brown show, definitely got me in the summer spirit, even though it was a little bit chillier today. That also probably kind of could affect Wonderland attendance of it being a little bit chillier out. Again, because the roller coasters are mostly outdoors, so that kind of affects it a little bit. We checked out the Peanuts merch. We got to see the hat that moves its ear, so cute. Check out the price of that. And I hear Alpen Fury behind me, so we're gonna see it very soon. Come and roar through here. So we will be live for the Victoria Day fireworks. So that we hope that you all spend time with us then. But we'll be live for the Victoria Day fireworks here at Canada's Wonderland. So you get to experience those fireworks up and close and free from the comfort of wherever you're watching from. So let us know in the comments where you're watching from or where you did watch from. Here's the caricature. Oopsie. That's a hard word to say. Words are hard. Check out the merch here. Aww. See the girl Snoopy. So cute. We saw the 2026 merch here of the Alpen Fury. Checked out the new app also. So the app is Six Flags now. Saw the different rides. So here's Starbucks to the right. Even though that there's a line in the Starbucks, I will tell you it does move quite quickly. So let us know in the comments what your favorite Canada's Wonderland ride is. And again, we will be live. There's the Leviathan. We will be live on May 2 for the Victoria Day fireworks. And again, the season just getting started. We are going to bring you Toronto and Canada's best attractions live. The World Cup is coming to Canada as well very soon, next month. So we'll bring you those events live as well. So it's like you're here experiencing it. And we have come full circle, family, to the place where it all began. London, Ontario. Wow, Kyle, that's amazing. I've actually always wanted to visit there. I heard it's a very beautiful part of the city. So thanks for watching. We've come full circle. This is actually where I started the stream from and where we are going to end it for today. But I want to give a huge special thank you to our channel members. Kay Wilby, Tracy Elazar, Littlest Stormtrooper, Bell GC 2025, Daniel Bell, Nicole, TC, and Aldiana Babbage. Thank you for being a special part of our family where we show our channel members exclusive videos, live streams, and shorts. But thank you all. We are the Canadian Disney Family on Instagram and Canadian Disney Family on YouTube. So give us a subscribe there. And we hope to hang out with all of you again. Thank you, Kyle, for being here. And Bino, hope that you have a great rest of your Sunday. Shadow, I hope you enjoy Wonderland when you come tonight. Tracy Elazar, thank you, Princess. And Kinsley, to our mod family, thank you for all that you do for the channel. Karen, hope that she's having a great nap. Vange, thank you all again who joined in. But let us know, again, where your favorite part of Wonderland is going to be the Leviathan. But thank you again, all of you, and we hope to spend time with you. And we will see you next time. Remember, all you need is faith, trust, and a little bit of family, a little bit of roller coasters. Please, everybody, pop that like button, and see you all real soon.